When I first got into music, I was really loved the older blues artists. Something about that sound. And there was a blues revival in the 60s in America from the country blues guys, and urban blues. And I went for it all the way. And B.B. King, I used to try and go to his gigs and had all his records. This is when I was 14, 15. And so that's the music that I really, and guitar is so bluesy an instrument, right? It's Jim Hall once said, it's just bluesy by nature, the guitar, And so it's always been something that I felt, and get defensive about. Like there's certain, people that abuse that blues sound and can overdo it and make it corny, and I would like to not do that. And yeah, I mean it's also most of the jazz players that I liked were able to play blues, authentic blues in their music, If you try playing on one chord all night, then when you play a blues, it's like, yes, there's some movement, harmonic movement, But it's all music is a challenge, Playing simple is a challenge. Playing complicated chord changes like, giant steps or whatever, that's a challenge too. It's a challenge to play good in any system. And some people would tell you that it's easier to play interesting chord changes and have the music be interesting. And it's really difficult, like Art Blakey said, to play a blues and make that interesting. The great rhythm and blues guitarists played with sophistication, and subtlety to their sound. And a lot of people jazz players might not realize that sometimes. But like I said before, put yourself in that situation and play with those people, and anybody with any sensitivity would realize that it's a very specific thing. Just like if you went to play with Indian musicians or classical musicians or but the R&B players, the really good ones, to play that kind of rhythm guitar, first of all, is very difficult, even though it sounds simple. And to play the blues, and to not sound like stupid, is difficult,